Hello, 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 and welcome to episode 483 of Prog Review. And you haven't read the title or the description. I'm talking about A Trick of the Tail by Genesis. Did a Yes album, the last one, so I thought it seems fit to do a Genesis one. This is one of the ones. Originally released back in February 1976, the 2nd of February 1976. Yeah. It's probably the most overrated Genesis album. There, I've said it. It is the most overrated Genesis album. Oh dear. See, this is the one where I piss everyone off. I'm gonna piss you all off. God, I am. So yeah, this is the one that they did after Peter Gabriel left. This is the comeback album. This is the one that was going to cement them. And it's not an album I've not had a much love. I haven't got much love for this this album at all. Yeah, I mean, where do we start? Let's start at the beginning. Dance on the Volcano. It's nice enough. It's nice enough, but again, and my problem with this is I don't think, bar a few parts of it, that this sounds anything like a Genesis album. I know you're probably saying you're crazy, man. You're crazy, but it doesn't. And listen to my reasoning. Well, first of all, you listen to the Lamb, and you listen to Something by the Pound, and then you listen to this, and I just don't see. There's no bridge between those. It's just a marked change in style and feel, you know. And I don't know if it's because Gabriel's gone. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know why it is. And what I'll also draw into the mix is if you listen to Voyage of the Acolyte, which I think came out before, that sounds more like a Genesis album than this does. Oh God, oh my goodness. But that's beside the point. Starts off with Dance on the Volcano. It's a nice little jaunty little number, and it's not very long, is it? It's about five minutes long, and I think it's the second. Is it the third shortest track on the record? And it's quite good. There's some bits, you know. It's all right. It's okay, but again, you know, I like the beginning, beep beep boop boop beepity boop. I like that bit, but then the rest of it, it goes on a bit. And then we have Entangled. Now, the side of the album I like is the acoustic parts, the 12-string acoustic numbers, the ones where you can hear the link back to old Genesis, proper Genesis, even. Indeed. And Entangled is one of those pieces. It's unusual because it's a Steve Hackett, Tony Banks co-composition. Though I believe that Phil Collins may have had a hand in the arrangement of it, and I really like it. It's probably the best track on the album for me. It's true, and I just think it's a really nice track, and again it sounds like Genesis to me. Squonk, I hate Squonk. Always hated Squonk. It's just. It's thudding, plodding nonsense, and again the problem with this album is it's got Tony Banks's dirty fingerprints over everything, and it's not good, and I just don't like it. I find it a very cumbersome. It's not very refined. Again, it's not what I want from my Genesis. It's just, not for me, not for me. And yeah, it's based on a mythical creature, isn't it? That was in a book a long time ago. Ooh, how exciting! And then we have Madman Moon. Again, the problem is with this one is it's 7 minutes 35 seconds long, and it's just a load of bloody nonsense. It is. It's just a load of bloody Tony Banks nonsense. The lyrics are just musically it's okay. There's some nice little bits of piano, but you get the feeling it's just clunky. It's just the arrangement. It just feels like kind of lumped together. And the only bit I like is where it's the bit where I throw you in jail bit. That bit. That's the only bit I like, because it kind of, you get a bit of life into the piece. But no, not a fan of that one. Robbery, assault, battery. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nah, it's not working for me either. It's just horrible, irritating nonsense of a song. And this is the thing, that's what. Don't like it. It's just stupid. It's just a stupid, horrible song. It makes Who Done It seem like supper's ready, doesn't it? So I don't like that one either. Oh, this review's going well. Ripples. I like Ripples. Ripples is okay. It's a nice track, and I like the backwards guitar bit, you know, and all that. I like that bit. It's good. Yeah, and again, it's that acoustic Genesis that you hear, and yeah, I like that one. Yeah, I like that one. Trick of the Tail has to be the single worst Genesis song. Surely it's no. Oh no, it's not. It's not. Silver Rainbow is. I forgot, but it comes pretty near the bottom of my. I just don't like it. It's awful. It's terrible. But thankfully, Los Endos is the one, because it's the last track on the album, and I think thank God for that. It's nearly over. But it's also, it's Hackett. It's really a Hackett idea of him. You know, he's done it before in his albums, where they bring themes together to. It's almost like a bookend and I like that. I like the fact that they bring lots of bits in, and yeah, I mean, what was it? What's that track? Oh, I can never remember. This is where I should have made notes. What's that track? It's Yourself, because that kind of borrows bits of Los Endos, doesn't it? And that's on the box set, and it was a B-side, I believe. And that should have been on the album. I think that's a really good. Again, that sounds like Genesis to me. That, you know, you're getting, you know, but it wasn't on the album. But you know, it's kind of the fragments of it, you know, ended up with Los Endos. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this album. I really am not a big fan, as you've gathered. I'm not a big fan of it, and I've never really understood the love. You know, whereas, you know, Wind and Wuthering that comes next, I get, you know, but this, I don't know, there's just something, it doesn't really feel like a Genesis album to me. And I know many of you will probably just be balking. You'll be balking, because I'm Genesis is probably, it's like I say, it's a toss-up between Crimson and Genesis, but Genesis is probably my favourite of all the prog bands, and one of my favourite bands of all time. But this album, I don't know, there's just something about it I'm not fond of. And it's not the fact that Gabriel's not on it, because like I said, Wind and Wuthering's fine. I've even got a lot of love for Then There Were Three. Yeah. That's crazy, isn't it? Don't like Duke so much. Again, I think because Duke and this album, I think they kind of fit together. And again, I think that maybe because maybe Tony Banks has got more to do with those albums. I may be completely wrong. I don't know. But you know what it's like. You like certain things. And so yeah, I am not a big fan of this record, and it's not one that I go back to very often. And again, I think some of the songs work better on Seconds Out. I like them, you know, when they do the live versions. They're a bit more peppy. You know, I do think it does sound a little bit leaden, especially Squonk. I just And all the songs, even though they're not long, they just seem to go on a bit, you know. Oh dear. But yeah, the surround sound version is lovely, by the way. It's lovely, absolutely lovely. SACD, or you can have the DVD. The DVD's got extra bits on. But yeah, or you can have the old Japanese reissue. I forgot I had this. No, you've already seen it because I've shown it to you before, haven't I? Because it's a little, look at that, isn't it clever? I did like those little dinky things. Though the seam's kind of in the wrong place because like kind of goes. Anyway, I'm just drifting off this. So anyway, that has been Genesis Trick of the Tail. In terms of a rating, I give this a meagre 2 squonks out of 5. That's 2 squonks out of 5, and that's really for Dance on the Volcano, Los Endos, and Entangled and Ripples. See, now I'm being generous, but no, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But like I say, it's not an album I tend to go back to, so yeah. So that's that. But I know everybody else loves it, which makes me think I've got it completely wrong. But anyway, my name's been Darren Lock. I've been doing these two, and there's only one more thing to say, and that is Prog on.